How'd you feel about the performance of the offense today?
I thought it was really good. I thought we did a lot of good things. We had a couple of mental busts, but overall I think we were consistent, through and through, compared to our last scrimmage. I thought that everything that we did was positive, and that's what we wanted to try to get to, before we break camp on Monday. So excited about it.
Well, how about the running backs and these guys in particular?
Well, I thought our running backs did really well. Anthony had a really good scrimmage. Terence had a good scrimmage. We kept Jackie out a little bit, because he was dehydrated and had to get him to the hospital last week, so we limited him on the amount of plays. I thought Marcel Threet did a really good job, in the amount of plays he got, but I thought Anthony and Terence did a great job controlling the ball, holding on to the ball, and obviously made some good plays for us today.
The fall as a whole, how do you feel about the performance, how the group has looked?
Well, I think, the running back position, losing those guys that we did with Brent and Leonard, there was, not that we were worried about it, just these guys are going to need to get some reps and get better at the position, and I thought they did a great job. I thought the experience that they gained from watching Brent and Leonard over the last few years has benefited them, and today they look like guys that's been playing for us for the last 3 years, so it was really exciting, and I'm excited about it.
Season's getting here pretty soon. What do you feel like you really need to work on most between now and then?
Well, I mean, what was really good to see is our 2-minute package. During the week it was something we struggled a little bit, and after today, I feel a lot better about that. But I think if we can just, again, stay consistent with what we're doing offensively, we'll be in good shape. And, up front, our line did some really good things today and protected the quarterback and allowed them to make some really good throws. But I think the key word is consistency, in finishing. And I think today it proved a lot for us, so we're really excited.
All right, how'd you think it went out there today?
It went pretty good compared to the first scrimmage we had. The offense came out strong, and we finished strong there at the end, besides that little mishap we had at the end of the 2 minutes.
Where do you think you guys have made the most progress from last scrimmage to now?
Last scrimmage, it was more of a pass emphasis. This time we got to carry the ball on the ground more, which I think is going to be the strong point of our offense this season, and we actually opened it up a little bit.
How do you feel about the way that you guys as a group of running backs have performed this fall?
We've all made strides. We've all gotten better, and I think this season it's going to be hard to stop all three of us.
I know for you, it's been a while since you've been out there.
Yeah, it was tough playing my freshman year and then having to sit out last year, but last year with me sitting out, I think it got me stronger. It helped me watch the game a little more, and I think I'm ready for this season.
So you feel like you're a better back now than you were at the end of your first year?
Oh yes, completely.
It's basically a whole different group in there with you guys rotating in and out. How do you think that the offense is going to work with a whole new set of running backs in there?
I really wouldn't say it's a whole new set of running backs, because we're still pretty much the same. We just have one more running back.
Yeah.
In the past we just had 2. Now we have 3. So it's going to be hard for defense to try to key on all 3 of us.
Mm-hmm. You guys go up against that defense every day. What do you think about the way they've been playing?
They're playing good right now. I think when we come to Elizabeth City on the 2nd, they're going to be real good. They know what we're doing right now, so they kind of got us down packed. But I think they're ready to hit some other colored jerseys.
All right, how'd it go for you out there today?
Running wise, I thought it started off kind of slow, but I mean, we got a bunch of new set of linemen in there all the time. I mean, they got fresh legs, but their chemistry, I mean, we still got to work on it a little bit. But I mean, overall, I think they blocked really well. And I mean, we scored a few times running the ball, so it was all good.
Hey, do you feel like you had more success this time than you did last week?
Oh yeah, especially offense. I think we scored a lot more times than we did last time, so we did good. I mean, it's really hard to score against our defense. They're pretty fast. I mean, they're not as big and strong as last year, but those boys fly around.
How do you feel about the stable of running backs you guys have for this year?
Man, we all bring something a little different to the game, so like Bobo said, it's going to be hard for them to key on how each one of us run, because they might think that Bobo's a big guy, but I mean, as today, Bobo put a few moves on some people, so I mean, we all got a little both sides, some moves and some power. So
we'll talk a little bit more about that, like how you guys have different strengths and things that you're all a little different, good at different things.
Bobo is more of a, well, I guess he does have some moves, but he's a big guy. I mean, he barrels over people. Jackie, I mean, you can see he got the speed for the outside and got the moves, and I got a little of both. And I mean, we all got picking up our blitzes pretty well and blocks. So,
is your outlook for the season different this year, or I guess are you more excited or whatever, knowing that you have a pretty good chance to be more involved this year than you have?
Oh yeah, I think all of us are a lot more excited because we had 2 great backs last year, and it's difficult to live up to what they brought to the table last year, but I think we're gonna be able to do it. And that just pushes us in practice every day to know that we're gonna just get to play that much more because we didn't get really the plays last year.
Well, I know there's one play in particular. Keaton Sticker gets an interception. Plays blown dead, but they keep running it. Everyone's off the field except for you. What's going on there?
It's just a competitive thing. I don't know. I heard them. They say they blew the whistle so the play's dead, but I heard those guys say keep going, so I was just gonna try and take him down before he got in. It's pretty hard though, 3-on-1, so I wasn't getting through.